Good day folks, welcome back to the Bargain Guys YouTube channel. Another fake product unfortunately, and this time it's an SSD. I got this from Temu last month for £7.49. It is one of those, it's 120 gigabytes SSD memory. So unlike conventional hard drives which have a spinning disk, these use memory chips, and that's what they look like inside, or to a fashion anyway, that the memory chips are there. Now it comes with a SATA cable, little plastic thing which connects to the ends, which is your SATA connection, and the SATA cable works. It works on another SSD, so no problem with that. This one, plugged it in, got the doo-doo sound of Windows, which you'd think, oh yes, it spotted it, but there was nothing. There was no sign of the drive at all in File Explorer. Had a bit digging around, couldn't work out what was going on, suspected that it was a possible fake. Now this is the casing, right there we go, sorry, and there weren't any casing screws, and I had to force that off, which apparently is a classic sign that they're using fake whatever. So first thing first, according to that, there's a website on there which is a Chinese SSD and other manufacturer in this kind of technology, and can you see that says 120 gigabytes? According to their website, they only produce SSDs in 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, and so on. And the same would happen with the main manufacturers like SanDisk and so on, and Samsung. They only use those, you know, it stems from bits and bytes and megabytes. It's it's 128, 256, they're the correct ones, but to claim 120 apparently is a flag according to ChatGTP. Now put that to one side. There's the board, that's the back, and that's the front. I mean, I'm not an expert in these, so I asked ChatGTP to look at it, and it said it thought that if it was a genuine board, the maximum memory would be 2 gigabytes based on these two doodahs here. I mean, yeah, they were able to analyze those. It has markings on, but they were identified as maximum 2 gigabytes. And the normal theory is that the circuitry inside will try and tell your computer it's 120 gigabytes when in fact it's not. If you look back at some of my other videos on USB dongles and other things that I've tested to show that large capacity storages units are not what they say they are. Okay, now have a look at the pins. Can you, I don't know if it focus, can you spot that? See the pins, they're not uniform in length. Yeah, they should be uniform. And what again ChatGPT is saying is that it may well just provide pins that are the right length to produce a power change, which Windows thinks it's a device, and the other pins which are much shorter, although there's no rhyme or reason, that the kind of random lengths, is another indicator that this is a fake board. £7.50. Yep, I'm not expecting it to do what it says it was going to do. I got a full refund, no questions asked, because I used Temu quite a lot. They didn't want the drive back. I couldn't leave feedback or they've removed the feedback once you get a refund, because they know that these are potentially fake. Now, I'm not saying they are fake. It could be a genuine error with that, but according to ChatGTP, that is a fake board. So be warned, if you buy one of these, you run the risk that they are fake. And that's the end of that. Okay, like, subscribe. If you want to put a comment in and say, oh, you shouldn't be buying hard drives at £7.50, yeah, you're right, yeah. But some things work, some things don't. So it's about taking a punt. So I'll just leave that there. I do like Temu, I do like AliExpress, and I do like using their products, but it's a shame that they are letting these go on sale when they may well know that they are not genuine. As I say, it may well be genuine, and I've got a Duff one. Hold my hands up, sorry about that, but all the indicators are from the website of the manufacturer. It's on the front of the label. They don't manufacture 120 gigabyte drives. You decide. See you soon.